I'm gonna make this video really quick. Probably about 10 minutes, man. Because I ain't got a whole lot of time. Today's my day off and stuff like that. But my thing is, bruh, this dating scene out here, man, it's highly competitive. And it has never been this competitive as long as I've been living. As far as I can remember, women were a lot more attainable back, before the dating apps and social media popped off. But you gotta understand something, bro. Other men are your competitors, dog. And nowadays, man, the way you defeat other men is through resources. You see what I'm saying? Resources brings your value up over other men that are average. Like, for example, I was talking to this one chick on was it in Thailand, I mean. Okay. There was another guy, right? Let me start over. I was talking in her live stream. She had a live stream going. Me and her talk every now and then. She's about a eight in looks, okay. And there was another guy in the live stream, and we were chatting on the live stream to her, you know. And clearly, this guy is my competitor, okay. He's my competition for her attention, for her everything, right? So if I had my money together, I would be able to get into Thailand and get to her first before this motherfucker could do it. Because a lot of these motherfuckers that are talking on these live streams, these Thai girl live streams, they're broke. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no real money. You know what I'm saying? So I started chatting in the live stream. I started saying, "Hey, I'll be there in Thailand in about, a few months. I'll be there to come and see you real quick." You know what I'm saying? So me having money, okay, that puts me over a lot of men in the dating scene anywhere, not just America, but anywhere in the world. I could reach women that a lot of dudes cannot reach. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's important for a man to have his money together because it gives you a advantage over all the average Joes. Okay, that's why a lot of guys are not finding any intimacy or any girlfriend or whatever nowadays because there's other men out there that are beating you to the punch because they have resources. You see what I'm saying? And in this country, there's so many men that got resources. There's so many like rich men to compete with. So many Chads and Tyrones to compete with that you get lost in the bunch if you are not well together with your finances. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got a whole lot of time, but what I'm saying is, you know, men in the dating market, other men, they're your competitors for women. You know what I mean? And you have to look at it that way, and you have to say, you know what? I'm gonna get my bread together, and I'm gonna beat all these guys to the punch. Nobody's gonna hate on me. Nobody's gonna like hate on me for like dating outside my race. Nobody's gonna fucking like be able to cock block me because I'm gonna have so much money that when they try to cock block me, it won't even matter. She's not even gonna hear what he has to say or anything. Her eyes gonna be stuck on me. Shorty gonna have her eyes on me, not you. And I beat the other guys when I get my money together in the dating market. Because even in America, I mean even in Thailand, it's kind of competitive, but not really. You know what I'm saying? When you step up on the scene, you're the only, you know, black guy around. You see what I'm saying? You know, you're the only guy around, that's your skin color. You got a little bit of money. You see what I'm saying? Maybe more than the average Thai person there or a Thai man there. So you know what I'm saying. So it places you above. a lot of the men there, so it's not highly competitive in those countries, or especially Thailand. Not that competitive for the pussy. You know what I'm saying? But in America, it's super highly competitive, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's super highly competitive, and I have never seen it this competitive before. Like, dudes are guarding their girlfriends. Dude, last night I went to the 7-Eleven where dude be waiting outside all day long for his girlfriend, bruh. I mean, all night long, I mean. Into the morning. She gets off like around 6 a.m., bruh. Goddamn. So this guy, he's like guarding that pussy. And she's pregnant too. This guy is fucking guarding that pussy with his fucking life, bruh. With his life. You see what I'm saying? He's there like every single time. This time, he was inside the store when I went inside, bro. And he was just like listening to the conversation between me and her. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna talk to her. I don't give a fuck this dude right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is how this is how competitive it is. This female is like a three in the body, and she's a four in the body. I mean, she's a three. She's a three in the face, three in the face, four in the body, bro. You see what I'm saying? So it's highly competitive for females nowadays in America, even if she's ugly, bro. That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing for America. That's a bad thing for men, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bad thing for especially average men who don't have a whole lot of money, who don't have status, who don't have a superior looks and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a fucking bad. I mean, that's a bad thing for men here. That's why you have to get your money up, and no matter where you are, even in America, you'll still be able to get something. In America, if you're making $100,000, you're entitled to an ugly woman a year, for real. Like, if you're making $100,000 a year in America, you're entitled to a Landwell or ugly woman here in California. Okay, then you get up to like $200,000 a year, you're entitled to like an average woman that's around a five, maybe a six, something like that. You're making $300,000 a year, you're entitled to like a seven. You see what I'm saying? And if you're making 400,000 or 500,000 a year, then you're entitled to the sevens and eights. And if you're making over $500,000 a year, you're entitled to nines and tens. So that's how it is in America, bro. It goes by how much your money, how much how much how much you have and what you have. You see what I'm saying? Here in California, anyway, I don't know about other states, but here in California, bro, we are a fucking country of our own, bro. There's no state in the world, not just in America, but there's no state in the world that's like California. The high cost of living, okay, that'll drive women to look for dudes who got their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Not all women are like that, but there's a lot of women out here. They constantly look for dudes who got their shit together because it's so expensive to live. It takes two people to live, so I can imagine why there's no women to not enough women to go around. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's pairing up to pay them bills. It takes two people to live out here. If you by yourself, you better be making well over 100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? You got to be making like a buck 50, $200,000 a year. And that's just average out here. That's average, bruh. That's fucking average. So you got to understand how competitive it is, man, in America. Understand it and know it. Because if you don't, right? If you don't know it, you can get surprised. You being for a fucking huge shock because um it, this is not like Thailand or Colombia where there's not a whole lot of men to go around for women out there in those countries. You know, you know. we've been sold out here in America, man. We've been sold out, and we got a bunch of immigrants out here overstaying their visas, okay, sneaking into the country, which is filling the whole entire, you know, country full of men. You see what I'm saying? That's men. There's a lot of men going over that border, man. Here by Mexico border, the Mexico border. We got people in Brazil. People from Brazil overstaying their visas. We got people in China staying here. They don't want to leave. They don't even know English. It's like, come on, man. You're bringing more. You just bringing more men into the country. You know what I'm saying? The more the time goes by, the more men comes into the country. Dude, around my area, there's so many goddamn men. God damn, I never seen it like this. We got dudes in San Jose paired up in droves, walking in the streets, okay, looking for pussy, combing the streets for pussy. We got dudes in groups, okay, combing the fucking streets for pussy. We 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 outnumber women 4-1 out here, okay, or 5-1. There's 5 dudes to a woman out here. That's not good. That's not a good fucking ratio. You see what I'm saying? And I'm pretty much I'm pretty sure that it's like that in other states too. But here, California has the worst dating scene, and you guys are asking me why I'm struggling, and you wondering why, or you think I'm incel or whatever. I'm sub five. No, bro. Understand my fucking world. Understand my state. Go look at some of the articles. They talk about the over the the oversaturation of men in San Jose. Okay, there's an article about there being too many goddamn men in the city. You see what I'm saying? So no, you're asking me why I'm struggling, dude. There's so many men. Everywhere I go, these females out here got boyfriends and husbands. I'm seeing the rings on their fingers and shit. You see what I'm saying? Even ugly women got their fucking, pick of the litter out here, bruh. Like remember that Indian girl? She was an ugly girl. She wasn't pretty. Remember the Indian girl that was always giving me some play? The bra was about a fucking 2 in the face, okay? And her body was like a 5. She had a nice butt, nice pair of tits, but her face was like, man, it was not pretty at all. But she still would give me the time of day. She was married, okay? Oh, she was engaged. I mean, she was engaged, and I was more superior in the face than she was. Okay, so when you have a country that has a gang of men, you know, gonna have problems getting a female, bruh, when the men outnumber the females 5-1. That's not a good ratio. You see what I'm saying? So then you wonder why there's a lot of hatred out here when they see you walking with a girl, or when you're trying to talk to a girl, they're gonna try to cock block you because they're not getting enough pussy themselves. And me, I shut down like a computer when motherfuckers try to talk to me and I'm talking to her. You know what I'm saying? And I just ignore them, bro. Sometimes I lash out a little bit. I'll be like, look, man, I know you cool, man, but I'm talking to her. Okay? You got a wife, bro. Don't come over here into my cake mix trying to interrupt my shit. You know what I'm saying? You interrupt my conversation. You have a wife and kid. Go fucking attend to your wife and kid. Leave my shit alone. It makes me mad, bro, because dudes got shit on their plate, but they try to come over and take shit off my plate. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. You know. So it's really tough out here, bro. It's really tough for female attention, bro. Especially if she's a looker. Especially if she's like a 6 or a 7 in looks, man. Man, these women who are 6s and 7s, they got it good. You think the 8, 9s, and 10s got it good? The sixes and sevens got it good out here, bro. They got their pick of the litter. They can date dudes who got, you know, thousands of dollars in the bank, bro. I'm seeing dudes muscle cars driving around with land wells, bro. That means even if I had my shit together, I still wouldn't be able to get the eight, nines, and tens, the women who are really pretty. I would have to settle for a fucking five if I had, my money together and shit, right? For example, if I got my jackpot, bro, I won't be entitled to nothing that's, out of this world pretty like if I was in Thailand or in Colombia. The woman I would date, she probably be a five or a six, probably. You see what I'm saying? So it's highly competitive, but you gotta beat these motherfuckers to the punch. There's other dudes out there, and you gotta beat them. That's all it is, bro. You see what I'm saying? You know what? I played the lottery because I wanted to beat other men, and once I get this little $100,000 in my fucking hands, then other men won't be able to fuck with me when it comes to getting pussy because I'm gonna be driving something nice. I'm gonna have a nice car, nice watch on, nice this. They can't hate on you, you know. As long as you stay poor, man, you stay powerless in the dating scene. This is America right here, bro. Your passport is not as powerful as it is in other countries. Out here, your passport is shit. It's nothing. You can't do anything with that out here. Outside the U.S., way better. You see what I'm saying? You know, So it's getting kind of hectic out here, bro. It's really getting hectic. Anyway, man, I gotta end the video, man, because I'm not working today. Get your bread together, man. Your bread is your army, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, don't let this fucking, dating scene in America drag you down to the depths of hell. Fight back, bro. Get your money together. My money should be here in about a couple of weeks. About 2 more weeks, I'm gonna be paid, bro. The first thing I'm gonna do is look for women, bro. Once I get that money to the bank, I'm going straight to approach these Asian women around here and these Indian women, and I'm gonna be dressed in the nicest clothes. I'm gonna get me a brand new car. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a roof over my head finally after all these years. You see what I'm saying? Get me a nice roof on my head. I'm gonna pay rent up 6 months. Like if my rent is about like $2,000 because it's pretty expensive. I'm gonna pay rent up about 6 months, so that I'm gonna pay about $12,000 down, man, on rent. So I have a place to stay for at least 6 months until I get another jackpot, and I'll take the rest of the money I'm invested, and then I'm gonna work on getting another jackpot. And then once I get another jackpot, which is gonna be a bigger jackpot, because that's what I'm gonna be aiming for, maybe a 200,000 or $300,000 jackpot. And then once I get my second jackpot, I can leave the country just for a little bit though. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Peace out. Take care and bless.